Welcome to the Gallagher Blue Dorn. More than 500 times I've had the privilege of saying that from the stage here at the Gallagher. Well, times are a little different right now. COVID is challenging our ability to present shows, and it's forcing us to innovate in new and exciting ways. I think this innovation, the one you're going to share with us tonight, is going to be particularly exciting because what we do is we celebrate local artists, local and regional artists, local legends performing great music. Oftentimes during our regular seasons, we discover local artists that are every bit as good as anyone else we have on our stage, sometimes discounted because they're our neighbors and friends. Well, this show, this legend show, celebrates local artists and puts them where they belong, on stage at the Gallagher Blue Dorn. So join us and join them in celebrating music, performing for you, and having a great evening together, even in this era of social distancing.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Hannah Holman, and I am so happy to be here this evening. I am this year's University of Northern Iowa visiting cello teacher, so I've had so much fun being up here on this campus and getting a chance to play in this wonderful space. Oops, a little feedback. I guess I'm too loud. I live most of the time in Iowa City, and I am so happy to introduce, well, she's no stranger to Cedar Falls and Waterloo, but this is Rainey Lecuona, and she and I are the Lecuona-Holman, or Holman-Lecuona duo, and we've been playing together for about 15 years. We've recorded 2 CDs, and I am pleased to say that we just got a grant from the University of Iowa to record our 3rd CD. And we are going to share with you tonight some of the things, some of the gems that we are going to record. So you're getting a sneak preview. And this is really great for us to have a chance to, put them on the road and see how they run, so to speak. So since this is Women's History Month, and it's just a happy coincidence that actually on the new CD that we're going to do, we're going to perform and record 3 sonatas by women composers that we feel deserve to be heard. Tonight, you're going to get just a little bit of a taste of that, so you'll have to stay tuned and listen to the CD later. We would like to start tonight by playing the first movement of a sonata by Dora Pejacevic. Forgive my Croatian. Dora was born in Budapest, Hungary in 1885. She was born to a noble Croatian family. I guess the Pejacevic family was very famous. Her mother actually was a fine pianist and a Hungarian baroness. So she did have some piano lessons with her mother, but she was largely self-taught. She was considered the first important Croatian composer, and many of her 106 compositions have yet to be published, let alone recorded. The sonata that you're going to hear the first movement of tonight was written in 1913. She sadly died in childbirth in 1923 in Munich. So maybe that's why we didn't get a chance to hear more of her yet. And just an overview of the rest of the evening, and then I'm going to share the mic with Rainey between pieces. So we're going to start with the Pejacevic first movement, and then we're going to put it in a sandwich with a Beethoven sonata, the second sonata. And we will speak about that in a minute after the first movement. And then we will end tonight's concert with a complete sonata by a British composer, Ethel Smythe, and we will talk about her later. Okay, so enjoy the Pejacevic. It's really I think, late Romantic language, and we think it's really beautiful. So. Thank you. More to come on that. Next is the Beethoven G minor sonata. It's Opus 5, and he wrote it in 1796. We're lucky as cellists to have 5 sonatas that Beethoven wrote for us. 2 of them are extremely early, Opus 5. There's one in the middle period, Opus 69, and then there's 2 very late sonatas. So it's kind of nice we get a snapshot as cellists of his whole period. What's interesting, well, there's so many interesting things about the sonata, but first of all, it's very early, and the 2 early sonatas, Opus 5, number 1 and number 2, are actually piano and cello sonatas. The piano is the primary instrument, and the cello is kind of obbligato. But Beethoven really, really broke the form, even though this is his early period. This sonata has 2 large movements. And that was kind of unheard of. It was usually sonata form at that point was slow, fast. And he wrote this for the King of Prussia. He dedicated this to the King of Prussia, who was an amateur cellist. And actually, it was premiered by the cellist Jean-Louis Duport. Forgive my French, but those of us who enjoy the Duport etude books, or maybe not enjoy the Duport etude books, just think the Duport actually did premiere this work. Rainey, say something.
So I was just going to say that this Beethoven is so dramatic. So this is the passionate, youthful Beethoven, the man who is slightly uncouth, but so overflowing with passion for life and for art and for the occasional, object of his romantic desire. And he's in Vienna. He hasn't been in Vienna for very long, and he is just expansive. And so I think this piece is the first movement, there's an adagio full of angst and pathos, and then there's a spirited, just what we think of, energetic Beethoven. And the last movement is just plain fun. It's just fun. So we hope you'll enjoy early Beethoven.
Well, oops, wow, sorry, I'm very loud. Isn't that, Rainey, you sounded amazing. Congratulations, that's such an awesome. We're so grateful for our 3 audience members tonight. Thank you so much for being here. And we hope that you guys are enjoying this in the safety and comfort of your, wherever you are, living room. And we can't wait to make music with you in person. It does actually make a difference, and we know that we have lots of friends and family at home listening, but it's not the same. There's like a reciprocal energy back and forth. So it's been quite a difficult year, but here we are, and we feel very lucky that we get to do this at all, and we are super grateful to the Gallagher Blue Door and this Local Legends series for allowing us to be here and make music and bring it to you this evening. Forgive me if I'm forgetting something. So our last piece on the program tonight is this, we think, gorgeous sonata by the British composer Ethel Smythe. She was born in 1858. She died in 1944. She went to Leipzig to study after fighting with her father about having a profession in music at all. I guess she won. She was really the first composer to become a dame of the British Empire. She was very big in the suffragette movement. And by the way, I found this interesting. When she was in Leipzig, she brushed shoulders with Dvorak, Grieg, and Tchaikovsky, and actually through Clara Schumann also met Brahms. So it's kind of amazing. It's not that far removed. And this is also, I think, a very interesting factoid about Ethel Smythe, is that her opera, Der Wald, is the first and only opera, I think, to date, to be performed at the Metropolitan Opera in New York. That's huge.
There's another woman, I'm embarrassed I forgot the name, but right now, like,
Yeah.
it's been
That's
announced in the
what I
last
thought.
week.
Yeah.
Like, it's been a long time.
Right. So this sonata is another one that we are going to put on the CD, and there's only a couple of recordings of this sonata. So we hope that you agree with us that this piece deserves a wider audience. Also, the Pahasovich that we played only has one recording out there. So we are going to do something about that.
I think we need to tell the toothbrush story. Okay? So Ethel Smythe was put in jail because she was a rabble-rouser
I didn't know this story.
for women's right to vote and other rights, and she got in trouble and she went to jail. And so Sir Thomas Beecham, the famous conductor, he went and visited his friend Ethel, who was in jail. And Ethel had composed a song, a hymn in honor of women. And Sir Thomas Beecham told the story of how amazing it was to go into the prison, and all the ladies were singing, and Ethel was conducting with her toothbrush.
That's awesome. I didn't know that story. Thank you, Rainey.
It's just so beautiful. She was a character. Ethel Smythe was a character. And in Germany, she really rubbed shoulders with everybody. It was just incredible. She's actually written 2 sonatas for cello and piano, one in A minor and one in C minor, and this is the A minor. So this is our first performance of this. It was also our first performance of Pehasovich. It's also my first live performance since February 2020. So here we go. It's lovely. This piece is just beautiful. Well, you'll see that it's very inspired by Brahms.
good care. Oops, sorry. Thanks for being here tonight, here. And bravo, Rainey. It's such a treat to get to play music at all right now. So we're super grateful to you all, and thank you to Gallagher Blue Door and all your amazing people here. Take care. See you in person very soon.